to be able to win a game like that, and I'll take it every week. But we ain't happy about a 14-7 win or a 34-7 win, and we might need to rethink things. But I have a great appreciation for how hard it is to win. And that's why we celebrate every win, every single win. There's no style points. We just try to find ways to win games each and every week. And, most of the time we have, and if we don't, you know what? We know we got to get better. And let's go find a way to get back on track.
How important was it for Kelly in his maturation to face an opponent that maybe did some things that weren't showing up on film, and he covered and take some things away,
Yep.
and have to adjust to that?
Yeah, it was good because we were able to coach him on some things. He didn't manage the pocket very well at all. I mean, they're playing all this coverage, and so now all of a sudden, he's dropping, and he's hitch. He's holding the ball. But because now it's a whole different deal, and so great opportunity to coach him, because there were some different looks, and then to see him get, he's a little frustrated because you want certain things, but it's just not there. And now you kind of get out of your rhythm a little bit, and to see him kind of manage that and bounce back, it's great, man. I mean, you got to go through stuff like that. I mean, that's just how you get better. You got to grow. You got to, and I thought he did a great job. I mean, a really great job. And I thought our coaches did a great job. As far as like, okay, well, it's just the way it's going to be, and taking what was there, and then we made just enough big plays when the opportunities presented themselves to do what we needed to do. But it was a good game for him from a teaching standpoint. It really was an opportunity to coach him on some things that we really hadn't had a chance to do just yet, because every game presents different challenges, and I thought he responded really, really well.
Is the challenge different this week with a guy who's got a proven track record? You kind of know basically what he's going to do, that maybe you feel more confident preparing him before the game starts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always, I mean, you can prepare. I mean, he ended up playing us a little different in the championship game last year. He didn't play near as much robber coverage as we thought he might. You just got to make the adjustments as you get into the flow of the game. But, that's football. Sometimes you've got video evidence and you go with what you've seen, and that's how you prepare. And you study what they've done to other people that do what you do, and you try to come up with a game plan. And you get into the games, and sometimes it's a little different. You gotta make adjustments, and we've got a system that has answers. We just gotta process it the right way and trust it.
This team's inexperience at the beginning of the year. You had Kent State, but then this looks to be a 4 straight week of a fist fight. Is that good for this team? And how will it help you at the end of the year when you have that championship in November?
Well, I think in this league, we just know we're going to play good people every single week. Every single week, we're going to play good folks. And so, and the biggest thing is every day at practice. Today, Tuesday practice, is going to be a tough practice. We're going good on good inside, good on good O versus D, good on good team pass, full speed, good on good Skelly, one-on-ones. I mean, that's just what we do. And so I think that we just have that mentality what you got to have on game day each week. But I definitely think as you get battle tested throughout the course of the season, it makes you better. And we're fortunate to be 4-0. Hopefully we can be 5-0 and have an unbelievable September. But if it doesn't go our way, you move on to the next one. You go to October, and you draw from all the experiences. Same thing last year. You just try to keep coaching, keep working, keep getting guys in the right places, and keep learning about your team. But this group has responded well. I mean, again, they've been in some. It's been tough. They've had emotional moments. They've had big plays go against them. We've had some physical matchups, and we've played against an unbelievable quarterback in Lamar. played against great defenses. So we've seen a lot in 4 games, and so I definitely think that helps prepare you for the totality of the season.
And is the personality of this team emerged yet, where you get a sense that they like these kind of big games, or they don't shy away from being everyone's target this year? Have you got to get a sense of if there's a certain?
Well, I mean, we've been a target for a long time. You know, that's just. I mean, it's not just this year. I mean, we know we're going to get everybody's best here. That's just the way it is. So that's something that we definitely embrace week in and week out. That's why we don't really spend a lot of time on the opponent. We spend our time just getting ready for what we see, and it's just a given. Whoever we're playing, you just best believe whatever we're going to get the best version of that team every week, and you either embrace that or you don't. And I'm very proud of our teams over the past several years. They embrace that.
You had to figure out you had to learn whether this group of guys could rise to that challenge.
I mean, they're doing a good job, so far. They've worked hard and shown up and had great attitudes, and they've been coachable, and guys take pride. We take a lot of pride in our grades around here, and it matters to guys. They want to play well. They care about their teammates, and hopefully that'll continue.
Coach, if you paid attention all weekend about this back and forth, I know it doesn't have much to do with the college game, but the back and forth between the president and the NFL and the national anthem and all that kind of stuff, if you had any thoughts on how this weekend has been handled?
Yeah, no, my thoughts are on Virginia Tech. I'm not getting in that mess. My thoughts are on the Hokies.
Back to football. Given your a lot of freshmen at defensive end, a couple unfortunate injuries, how are the young guys at defensive end progressing, and how are you going to manage that depth going forward? That way you don't get in a situation where the stars are tired out at the end of the year.
Well, we just got to keep finding opportunities to get them in the game and then coaching them. As much opportunity as we can get 22 and 35 in there, just gives us a chance to coach them and start building some confidence in them. And again, the cumulative effect of that hopefully will pay off for us as we get, to the latter part of the season. Obviously, Christian can go out and play in for us and do a great job. Register played well for us last week. I think he played somewhere 13 to 15 snaps, did a good job for us. He's a guy that needs to continue to keep coming and give us some good quality snaps like that. I think graded 90-something%. He did his job. He played well. And then, but we need, 22 and 35 are just in a different spot than everybody else. They got all the tools, but we got to kind of go to where they are. We can't expect them to come to us or come to where we got to go to them, and we got to bring them along. And so that's what we're trying to do. And Todd's done a great job with those guys.
Speaking of the defensive line, you said before the season started in August that you thought Jabril Robinson had a great camp, and he was right there, 1B with Dex and Christian. What's your assessment of how he's played so far?
Played probably his best game Saturday. Played his worst game last week. So it was good to see him respond. He had too many mental errors against Louisville. I guess it's Louisville. And then came back this week and played a really good game for us. His best grade. And so it was good to see him respond that way. So he's doing good.
I know it was 6 years ago, but 2011 up there at Lane Stadium. What do you remember about it, and what makes that such a tough place to play for opponents?
Well, I remember not many people gave us a chance to win. I remember that. Similar to this, we played it seemed like every week we were playing some ranked opponent, and it was like, dang.
What is the third in a row?
Here comes another one, and we had to go up to Blacksburg, and it was cold and rainy, and I just remember we played a big game. We played well, really played well defensively, and we just kind of made just enough plays offensively. Dwayne Allen had a big game. Bellamy popped one, and it was just a hard-fought, tough, kind of a dreary night type of a game. So I remember it was a long ride to the stadium. I remember, I'll never forget it. I guess we're still staying there. We stayed in Roanoke or something, but it just seemed like forever to get there. We went some back road. I just remember looking back, my whole team's asleep. I'm going, we're going to get our butts kicked. And, they're all snoring, and we played a pretty good game. So it's an awesome environment, and You know, just kind of our night that night. They were really talented. In fact, I think that might have been their only loss, maybe till
Two
maybe
losses.
till
Your
the
only
championship game.
Yeah.
two losses, only two
I
losses.
mean, they were really good team, and you know, we played well.
It's a kind of a reminder of how far this program has come in the last 6 years. Back then, and like you said, it seemed